Bonjour! Oui! Comment ça va? Merci! La ville lumière! Paris! You can feel the love in the air. Yes, everywhere you go in Paris, there is this amazing feeling. France's second longest river, the Seine River, is 482 miles, 780 kilometers long, and divides the city of Paris into two, the left and right banks. Its name derives from Sequana, which, according to the Gallo-Roman religion, was the goddess of the river. Remember, Paris is over 2,000 years old. The Seine originates in France and flows through Paris into the English Channel and eventually the Atlantic Ocean. It's like we're neighbors. There is much to see along the Seine, some of which will be discussed later in the video, so sit back and enjoy the show. While Paris has an extensive history and numerous landmarks, the most recognized symbol of Paris exists today, by luck. A hideous obstacle, visible from everywhere in the city that reached to the sky, was an eyesore scheduled to be demolished. The Eiffel Tower was built for the International Exposition of 1889. In 1909, every nut and bolt would be removed and you would not see the Eiffel Tower in person or in movies. As luck would have it, a new invention, the radio, provided a useful opportunity for the Eiffel Tower to become not only a symbol of Paris, but the most recognized symbol of Paris. Notre Dame sits on a site preserved by Parisians for religious rituals. Before Christianity, an altar to Jupiter existed on the site. With Christianity came bishops, and the first bishop of Paris, Saint Denis, became the first patron saint of France. Construction began in 1163 and continued until 1345 with the new Gothic style. Unfortunately, in April 2019, during a renovation project, Notre Dame suffered major damage from a blazing fire. The Champs-Élysées is Paris's main road. At the top of the Champs-Élysées, 12 avenues converge, forming a star, étoile, giving way for the Place de l'Étoile for 2 centuries before its renaming to Place Charles de la Gaulle. Here you will find one of 3 of Paris's most recognizable monuments, the Arc de Triomphe. It is twice the size of its model, Rome's Arch of Constantine. The unknown soldier is buried under the center of the arch, and each evening the flame of remembrance is rekindled by various patriotic groups. Across the town, and in light of sight, is the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, located near the entrance of the Louvre. It is sometimes called the Voie Triomphale. Between the two arches is the Luxor obelisk. What is this? Another Pantheon building? Not really. Planned as the principal church of Paris, it was renamed Pantheon by the revolutionary authorities who made it the last resting place for the heroes of the French Revolution.
A writer and a philosopher, Paris was not the only city. They were wealthy, they had money, and they needed middle age and with a little touch of Renaissance style as well. Because
Saint-Germain-des-Prés and the Latin Quarter is a popular neighborhood. There's a pre-Gothic church, the University Precinct, one of 3 baths of the Roman city. 2 churches in this area, Saint Seraphine and Saint Julien le Pauvre.
Blue coat with the yellow.
As a token of friendship and gratitude, Egypt gifted to France the world's tallest sundial, the Luxor obelisk. Imagine giving a gift that is over 3,000 years old, making it France's oldest monument. Egypt actually gifted the pair, but the effort involved was more than anyone could imagine, so only one was accepted. Did you know the Luxor obelisk, that is, was used to calculate the circumference of the Earth? The obelisk stands in front of the Palace de la Concorde. Sit back as we tour the nearby park together.
1900 was with the phone, the garden around. Yeah. This is
The Louvre, one of the world's largest palaces and world's most visited art museum, also had controversy surrounding its design. While not as identifiable as the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Pyramid is one of the top 3 most recognizable landmarks of Paris. Commissioned for construction by the President of France in 1984 and completed in 1989. Designed by Chinese-born American architect, the French did not consider him French enough for the project. They considered it an eyesore without perception of the idea. Architecturally, the concept was and is brilliant. However, the transparent effect was not as easy as you might think. The glass used in the design did not exist at the time. Not everything is about money. Some legacies are about the finished product. Tinted glass would have taken away from the impressiveness of the Louvre. So the Chinese-born American architect worked with a glassmaker to produce the glass that would make him more than French enough for the project. However, as with great accomplishments, he had to endure ridicule until completion before the public acknowledged the masterpiece that has since become one of the top 3 recognizable landmarks of Paris. So, what started as a single pyramid includes 3 similar but smaller pyramids built to add balance to the scenery.